Alright, thanks for tuning in. My name is Tom, and today I'm going to show you all the accessories we have for the Sony A7 III, A7R3. Also A7 is very similar. We have a separate video for that because the plates actually differ a bit. This is the camera mounting plate. So basically, if you look at here, the design of this plate, it has a lip here and also another lip or ridge here. When you mount this, you actually just, as always, you align the screw to the body, to the mounting thread. You use supplied Allen wrench and tighten a screw, right? You can gently rock the plate as you mount it, and then it gives you a nice solid fit. Alright, so as you see, this is custom designed for the A7 III from Media Gear PBS A7 III. So this fits the R and the A7 III. Okay, now what accessories do we have for this plate? Probably the most popular accessory would be the L bracket. So here's the L bracket for it, and the L bracket, to install it, you just slide it in, align it with the holes, and then you might want to pay attention to this strap loop here. There's a cutout to make sure it goes around it. Now, to put this L bracket in place, what you do is you put in two of these screws. Put one here and a second one here. Once I have the screws in here, this L bracket is captive, meaning this will not slide out. Alright, and I can adjust it to my liking whenever I need to have it. So then if you need spacing for the ports, here we go, you can access all these ports. Okay, if you want more spacing, this is as far as it goes. Alright, so once I have a position of the L bracket where I actually want to lock it down, all I do is just turn these so they're tight, and this locks it in place. Also check these as well. Alright, so now we have the L bracket, and we can mount it into our ball head or any Arca capable ball head, Arca compatible. So if you see this, we're mounted like that, and then we can quickly flip to from portrait to landscape. Here we go. Alright, so that's the magic with the L bracket. You can quickly flip from vertical to horizontal. Alright, so what else this L bracket has? Alright, so we got coupled quarter 20 holes here. So for example, this top one, I can equip that with the cold shoe. Alright, if I don't want the cold shoe on top, then leave as is, and it has a built-in storage for your Allen key. You can remove that, but if you want the cold shoe on top of it, we recommend using these anti-rotation pins. I will have a list of all these items below the video. So you just put them in here, and, whoops, they're very tiny, but they work really well. Put the second one here. Okay, press it in, and then just attach your cold shoe. So these pins prevent the cold shoe from spinning, and that's a huge annoyance on a job if your stuff's getting loose or it's getting you know, out of whack. So this way we equip this L bracket with a really nice cold shoe. Obviously preferred location is on top. On the sides here, what you can do, you can add this A10 port protector. So what you do with this here, it just comes with two thumb screws, and it goes right in here. So what this does, this lets you put a cable through. So you notice the HDMI port on this camera is extremely fragile. It's so tiny, I'm afraid to use it. So if you have a micro HDMI cable, you can insert it right in, and then you can route it so it gets pinched by this mechanism, so you reduce a chance of damaging that port. Okay, so it will probably go like this. Just carefully align that cable, put the second screw in, and pinch just hard enough as you need it. Alright, if you pinch too hard, you can actually damage the cable. Alright, so that's it. So right now we're protecting this HDMI port, and it's as simple as that. So then you could use this thing for video, put a microphone or a light over here, and you can still mount it to a ball head and vertical if you wish. Alright, so it could mount like that. Alright, so we swapped the L bracket for this little gizmo here. This is the BP2, the port protector, and it works similarly to the L bracket here, as it mounts with the same 2 screws. Just put them in here. For ease of demonstration, I'm not going to put that in. So you adjust the position away from the camera. You can also adjust the position of this left and right using these screws here. So what that allows you to do is to get in really close and to build nice box around your camera. And then with this you have more options for the snack protector. You can route the cables anywhere, or put multiple cables or multiple port protectors, and also put cold shoes here and here, and also you can put a port protector on the front. So this accessory is geared towards video guys, right? With this you can also add a handle to the left side. It's the HB70 handle. So this handle normally goes to our plates, but in this configuration we can also add it to our port protector, which is pretty cool. Then you can have a space for a cold shoe here and here. Alright, so you can actually put more video accessories. While we're on the video accessories, I'll quickly show you this NATO bar that we can put in here to the camera, tightens down, and this is our handle. Alright, so we can just slide it onto our bar, and there we go. We're starting to build a nice cage. And one more thing we're working on right now is this right-sided handle. So you can build a nice video rig really quickly. Alright, so check out the website for details on all these components. Now let's go back to photo accessories. Alright, so we're back to just the plate on the camera. What I need to show you here is our strap system. So I have our strap plug over here. This is the push plug, and then it's mounted on a Peak Design strap. So what we have, if you see this port in our plates, and most of our plates have this port now, we offer this plug, and it's a rapid connection to our camera plate. All you have to do is push it in, and it expands inside. You see these ball bearings? They hide once you push it in, and then when you let go, the piston pushes them out, and therefore it locks the plate in. And this is free to rotate, but it's not gonna disengage. It's not gonna release. It will only release once you press this button. Okay? And we offer retrofit kits. So this is right now with the Peak Design, but you can use your own strap, and we'll be offering your strap soon as well. Alright? Now while we're at the camera carrying devices, I'll show you our holster. So our holster uses this kind of ball, and it just goes on to this little device. Alright, so we will mount this holster on the left side of the camera. So quickly we just use 2 of these screws. And this holster comes with a universal plate, but you can easily upgrade to a custom plate or use it with your own custom plate. This is how you install this device. And also for the ease of demonstration, I'm gonna install a strap loop. So the strap loop, actually we're using it with the Peak Design anchor. Okay, so it just goes on here on the inside of the plate, and then it attaches with 2 small screws and a small Allen wrench. That's all should be included. Alright, let's put it back on the camera. And let's show you how we use this holster. Alright, so if I have a lens, my holster just goes right in and it hangs like this. It's locked in place. There's a safety feature. You'll press this lever and it disengages, otherwise it locks in place. And you can rest it here. This is to protect your pants or whatever your clothes you have on, and you can actually put it on different sides, but this is the preferred side here. So with the lens it's gonna just sit like this. If you want to leave it unlocked, you can leave it unlocked, but then this camera may disengage by accident, so we recommend to use this. However, if you want to quickly put the camera in and remove with one hand, this is what you can do. Alright, so we mounted this strap loop here. However, there's one issue here, is this battery door is getting blocked by this strap loop. Yeah, if you bend it enough, it'll actually clear this battery door. I mean, I love Sony, but I hate that they make these cameras so tiny. There's a reason why we made this plate so big, because it also works well with our Boomerang flash bracket, and if we made it too close to the center, then it would impact the lens. But if you want to just use the strap loop, if you bend it, then you have the clearance here for the battery door. Alright, so I'll show you quickly here how to use it with the Peak Design hand strap. This is the clutch, but we squeezed it through the strap loop on camera, and then we can attach it to the anchor. So we have a nice hand strap to use with our camera. So this is pretty cool. You can still use it with this. You can use it with the L bracket if you don't use the holster with the protector, or we can use it with the as we have shown with the strap. Okay. Really quickly, I want to show you another plate that we have. This is a universal thin plate. It doesn't have adapters on the side, but it is much thinner than this one. And this offers built-in strap loops. So if you mount it here, this will clear your battery access, and then you can use your hand strap if you so desire. It also has another strap loop on the other side, so you can actually use strap from both sides if you wish, with two anchors. Therefore, maybe putting this in a more natural position than using these top-mounted strap loops. We now have here the Boomerang flash bracket, so let's start with mounting the plate. On this plate we have inserted the prongs or the pins for the Boomerang flash bracket. Notice they block the battery door. We do have a workaround for this, is where you actually, to this plate, you add on a clamp and then you install these to the clamp. This allows you to slide it out of place. Actually, right now I don't have it with me during this recording of this video, so I can't show this to you, but it's actually a very easy workaround. Okay, so this is how we mount the Boomerang. We just slide it on. We may have to open this knob and then it slides in. So on the DSLR we have plenty of space here still for the battery, and then we just tighten this screw or this knob. Alright, so we have a Boomerang mounted. Now to mount the the flash, we're going to show you here how we use the cord. Okay, so the cord we mount to the top of the Boomerang. The Boomerang can come with the cold shoe, but in this it does come with the cold shoe, but in this case we're going to take it off and mount the cord. And the cord is designed to sit inside a channel here, so there's anti-rotation, so there's no twisting or turning on this device. And then we just simply attach it to the camera, tighten it down, and we can put the Sony flash to the top. Alright, so right now we have a flash installed on an A7R III, and this flash gun is almost the size of this camera, or maybe even bigger, so this is the kind of ridiculousness we're dealing with here. But here we go, this is how it looks, and this is how it operates. Alright, so we just squeeze this lever and rotate the camera. Alright, so it's very nice. I do like the Boomerang. I do prefer to use it with the grip, and we're gonna show you the flash bracket with the grip here in a second. Okay, so let's move on and change into a gripped configuration. And now finally this camera is approaching the size where it actually feels comfortable to work with for like an all-day shoot. So if you're like traveling really light and not doing a professional job, no grip's fine. But in my opinion, if you're doing anything professional, grip is a huge benefit. Plus it's double the life, double the battery life. All right, so let's cut to the chase. To attach the Boomerang here on the grip, notice we already have the bracket plate installed. This is the PBS VGC3EM bracket plate, designed specifically for the grip for this camera. You cannot interchange the body and the gripped plate. Notice they're vastly different, and how they grip the camera's a lot different too. To attach the Boomerang, we very simply just insert it here, and then we just screw it in. Right, and it stays in place, and it's the same thing as far as attaching the cord, but the difference here is that we have a cutout for the vertical buttons. So if we want, we can access these vertical buttons just by you know, there's really nothing here, so it's really nice and really comfortable. It also has a fold-away kickstand. Alright, so that's really cool. So this here is the BBGV2 Boomerang flash bracket, whereas this one was the BBX. Alright, so these are the major differences. This has the cutout on the bottom. I don't know if you can see this. That's how they look on the bottom. Alright. Everything else is the same from here on up. They both have a magnetic Allen key storage. So that's that for the Boomerang flash bracket. I'll show you the L bracket. Notice it's vastly different than the other one. Like the other one, it also has room on top for the cold shoe, and on the side for the port protection. You can see that in at the beginning of the video how that works. So I'm just gonna quickly attach it here so you see how it mates with this plate. So it slides in just like the other one. We have clearance here for the battery. You can easily change the batteries. We also have clearance here for the ports, and it's nicely cut out for the strap loop. We also have, and like I said, those 1/4-20s and magnetic Allen key storage. Alright, so to lock it in place, you use 2 of these screws. They go in here. We have a strap port. Oh, these little screws, they're the safety stops. So if you put it on a ball head, in case it gets loosened by accident, it's not gonna slide out with these on. These are gonna catch and prevent slippage. Alright, just to show you, these are the same handles. This is how they would work with this plate. They just screw in like that. So that's nice, and then our right-sided handle would go in here. So that's that. So you have a nice video rig, and then you can also install a top handle. This white means it's a prototype. We'll be manufacturing this very soon. Oh, and we also inserted here the ball for the holster. So if you'd like, you can actually put that ball into any of our accessories. We have more threads here and here, some threads here. Like this handle will have a strap, the port protection as well. You can route the cable in here. This one has it here as well. So we're just trying to think of a lot of features that you can use, like the 1/4-20s for the cold shoes on top, or some expansion into some other devices. Alright, so that's about it. If you have any questions about any of the gear I showed you here, please ask them down below in the comments. Also subscribe, rate and share. Thank you so much for watching this video. Check us out at promediagear.com.